Haven't been here in a minute. But chest, tricep, and some shoulders were hit today. I will say, knocked out our 50 push-ups was the first thing I did. Breeze, dude. I did another 35 straight and then waited just a bit and did 15. So I'm getting much better at it. I can just feel myself getting stronger. But I guess it wouldn't be right if I hadn't. Oh my God. In the mirror, this looks pretty insatiable. Wow. See, this is, I don't miss this. You know what I mean? There being like nowhere to really sit. The lighting is just a bit horrendous, but yeah. Yeah, don't really miss this, but I can just notice the gains in my chest. Maybe, I mean, I did just work out my chest, so there's probably a bit of a pump going on that is deceiving me. But I think it's just getting much stronger just naturally from doing these push-ups. Alright there, y'all. My face just looks battered and bruised. But yeah, so let's get out of here. Grocery store, it's right over there. I'm gonna just get kinda the things to eat decent for breakfast, lunch. Not really too concerned about dinner because typically my dad makes a pretty good meal. So but I still think it would be a good option to have some like chicken and like a salad base in case, you know, it's like a frozen pizza type of night and I'm like, all right, let's just make one of those. So let's get out of here. Great workout. I think it's about 4 o'clock right now, so gotta head home and then pretty much jiu-jitsu. So keep y'all updated. It's been a good one. I'm glad, honestly, it took off. Cause oh yeah, I haven't even done like an intro, have I? Did I? I don't know, but yeah, I ended up taking a day off if I didn't say that already. Well, flip-flop. Tomorrow will work, today we're off. So, yeah, but let's get this done. Alright guys, Aldi trip complete. Lots of good food. We're about to go home, ideally just meal prep it all for the week, and yeah, lots of good stuff. So maybe you'll get a cooking with Carter. I don't want to put it in stone, but yeah, or a meal prep with Carter. Who knows anymore? But yeah, let's head home. Yes sir, that time of the night, Grayskull gang, driving into the sunset, and it's glistening, boys. It looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at it, just beautiful. Here we are though, that is my face after jiu-jitsu. Woo! Little rough around the edges, but you know, it's how, you know, that's what you get. You know, it's what you pay for around these parts. Alright, hold up. Jesus, take the wheel for a moment. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jose. Yeah, on our way back home from Gi Jiu-Jitsu for the night. Great practice per usual. I like how Cedric's kind of turning up the heat a little, especially on conditioning. We did something that he called the death circle. The mosh pit, the death circle, whatever you want to call it. Cool. Well, in the middle of what I was saying, I got hit with a low battery notification and an iPhone storage is full. So I don't know how long I was just talking, but yeah, we had to do death circle, which is everybody does push-ups, then everybody army crawls under one another while they're upright in a push-up position. That one kind of sucked. We did a few others, but let's just say I'm extremely grateful for starting the 50 push-ups a day, because it makes these ones during practice so much easier. Because oh my gosh, they would kill me if if I didn't, but I do. And even though I was a little gassed because I went to the gym and pushed pretty hard, I still got some good rolls in. I was going with the bigger guy, Kevin, the like 300-pound dad dude, and I was going with him. I was doing pretty good, and then he ends up on top, and his knee popped. He said he was trying to do some like grapevine technique or something on my leg, but he ended up popping like his knee out, or he said something popped out, and he just like had to lay down. He was like thriving in pain, and then he said it popped back in. So I don't know. He was good. Like not even 5 minutes after, like he was walking on it and everything. But yeah, still not a cool visual. I was like, yeah, I finally get a win. Finally beat him. He was like, yeah, that counts as a win. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It was just a good practice. You know, I don't know why. I just always feel kind of like, I don't know if it's anxiousness or anxiety or nervousness or what it is, but I always just feel like a sense of like, oh gosh, before, especially just these practices in general. I think it's because like I don't want to fuck up because I'm still like somewhat new to like the gi stuff, like wearing my belt and stuff. I mean, I've pretty much got it down now, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Also, I'm just like very particular on the time. Like when it comes to getting to practice, like I do not want to be late. Like that is like a fear of mine. That's how good of a coach Cedric is. He's just, I don't know. I like when a coach is like, you don't fucking play around. But we did this thing after the circle pit of death or whatever, where, we did a bunch of sprawls, and then it was like me versus another dude, and we just had to try and take down the other person and pin them for 3 seconds, which is how it is in a competition to get, I think it's 2 points. So yeah, I got him, and then I went against another, and I got him, and then I went up against a girl, and I got her, and gave me a little breather. Some people went, and I got to go back in. It was another girl, got her, and they started calling me the lady killer. They're like, wow, dude, you need to put that on your gi, woman beater, or lady, I don't even know, but they were teasing me about it. But I'm like, dude, I mean, I ain't holding back, you know, equal rights, equal fights. No, but, yeah. Oh, yeah, there was 3 girls, and I had to go with all 3 of them. I pinned everybody. I didn't get pinned by anybody, which I was like, alright, you know. I have a little bit of wrestling experience, but damn. So that was pretty nice. But, yeah, Coach Cedric was like, yeah, that's what I want to see more out of you. It's like, especially when you were going with the girls, just like your explosiveness. Like, yeah, that's because they weigh 100 pounds, and, you know, all I did was right there. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely trying to be more explosive, especially from the feet. It's easier said than done, especially when you've already had like a few matches in you. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get that explosiveness. So I'm almost home now. I think we're going to do some meal prep. It's going to be kind of new to me, which is crazy to say, but yeah, I've like never really meal prep like this. It's normally my dad always just makes like Chipotle bowls, and I eat them. It's pretty much the closest we've gotten to meal prepping. Actually, no, I think I've done it once, but yeah. So we're going to. I've got some ground beef with some broccoli and some rice in one, and then I'm also have some salad base. Sorry, with some chicken breasts. So maybe we'll just grill the chicken breasts, or maybe we'll just all sear it. I don't know. Honestly, might just ask my dad. I'm supposed to be going, you little fucker. Motherfucker! Sorry. Excuse my language. But yeah, so almost home. Look pretty gnarly. I've been fighting this little fucker right here. I know you see that. It is not a sniper pointed at my head, I swear. It is literally just one that just won't. He's a fighter, man. And I'm almost, you know, I hate to like, you know, I'm almost starting to like him because it's just like I respect it. You know, he's a fighter. He wants to stay there, and he's fighting for his right to party, and I think that is very, you know, commendable. Jesus. All right, we're home. Let's get to cooking good looking. What's cooking good looking? 9:49. We got some chicken, we got some bacon, we got some salad. I got those up in there. They got avocado bits and some balsamic vinegar. We got this cooking up in here. Way too much, so we're actually just gonna put it in a freezer bag, freeze it, warm it up next time we need it, and yeah. Actually, let's hit this with a little bit of seasoning on there. Forgot to do that side. There we go. Steak and burger. Yep, that is pretty much how we're looking right about now. She's loving the smells, the scents, the aromas. Yeah, we're gonna be eating much better tomorrow for lunch, so complete. All right, y'all. Bit later than anticipated. It is actually 10:09, and I'm gonna show you something. Look how many fucking Amazon boxes. I mean, some of these, there's like 5 inside of them. Yeah, most of them are mine, but I did get sent some stuff. Also, thank you to the people who send me things. Sometimes I have no idea where or who they come from, but if you send me something, reach out to me, let me know. I will be glad to thank you. I always feel bad when I don't know who stuff comes from, which is just crazy to have that problem, but yeah, like this right here. This looks so cool. It's yeah, it's pretty much, from what I understand, like a nice little vlogging setup. It's got like a stabilizer and all this other stuff, a mic, I don't know, but we're gonna try it, and if it works well, it might be the new vlogging tool. But yeah, so huge shout out to whoever sent me that, as well as all the other stuff per usual. Now, my belt in my car squeals up in the morning like crazy. At least, like, I mean, it's normally bad in winter, but for some reason now it's just like screaming at me. And I mean, it's not like that old. Like, I had to get my belt replaced, I mean, like a year or two ago. Still, like, should not be having this problem. So got that, some belt conditioner for it. I told CJ, we've been telling him for a while, he's got like those Ray-Ban Meta glasses, if you know what I'm talking about. It's pretty much like smart glasses that you can record from. Scary, right? Especially on a man like that. Well, he's done some pranks. He's been doing pranks, and yeah, they're a little but he's getting better, and I don't know, I could see him, he's just a funny individual. I could see him doing it. So I decided to fuel his passion. We had a discussion of some pranks he could do on this previous Saturday, and he had mentioned something about a fart prank, and I was like, you know what? If you record yourself doing a fart prank in Walmart, I will buy the stuff for it. So there's a little fart squeaker on the way that he'll have in his hoodie. And then I've bought this before, which is kind of odd. But yeah, liquid ass, the liquid ass spray. This shit stinks. I mean, I guess pun intended, I don't know. But that shit reeks. There used to be, the reason why I bought it before is I used to work at a manufacturing place. I mean, one of many. But there was this creep, dude, this old creep that would, like, oh my God, he was literally, I kid you not, a creep to all the girls. And, like, they all knew it. They tried, like, telling our bosses everything. I was always around them. Anyway, it was like my last day working there, right? And this man loved his car more than anything. He was an old creep, but he loved his car. Well, I mean, it was nice, but what, like a fucking Nissan or Hyundai or something? Like, nothing like crazy. But anyway, I bought a bottle of the liquid ass, and as I'm leaving, like, for my final day, I think it was on, like, my lunch break, I went out there. And I had to bring gloves, too, because that reeks. And, I don't know why I'm saying this stuff on the record, but I sprayed it all over his car. I mean, like a 360, like on the handles, the sunroof, the front vent to see if, like, AC would pull in. I pretty much, and then past the point, I was like, okay, this is like a million sprays I've done. It reeked, so I just opened the bottle and just dumped it on top. And then I smelled my gloves, and it was horrible. So I took off my gloves and fucking, I don't know, actually, I think I just left them out there. Yeah, okay, I was a litter bug for once, I think. I can't remember. But, yeah. And it literally smelled through the gloves onto my hands. So my hands smelled like liquid ass going back up in there. And, yeah. And then I sat in my car in the parking lot and waited for him to come out. And he came out there, and he sat in his car. He got in his car and sat in there, turned on the light, and just looked around, started smelled his hands, and then just drove away. So I cannot imagine the scent going home. Because you roll down your windows, it's only going to make it fucking worse. So, yeah, there you go. There was some lore for you. Probably shouldn't have said that on the record, but nonetheless, that was my experience. So I know that shit is bad, is what I'm trying to say. It is pretty abhorrent. But anyway, guys, we got to do our 15 minutes of reading, meditation, and a journal still. So definitely a little bit late for that. But nonetheless, it's got to be done. We've been doing this, or we've been doing good on this challenge thus far. So let's not screw it up for ourselves, even though it's late. But we got a good meal pack for us. So tomorrow, get up, get a nice little workout in. Here, pack our lunch, which will be nice. Just save some money too. I know the Amazon packages paint a different picture, but as you saw, liquid ass is a necessity. But most of the stuff was for the camera, extra batteries and all that stuff. So, yeah. So I'm excited to honestly start using that thing more as well. So yeah, so expect maybe some little photo montages. Who knows? But, yeah, so I guess let's knock this reading and stuff out. But, what a night. Alright, y'all. After doing not only the reading, but the meditating and the journal, I've come to the realization that today was an incredible day. And I don't know how well the vlog really portrays that, but even though I woke up, after a pretty long, extensive sleep session, I vividly remember this point where I was hungry this morning, laying on my bed, watching YouTube, barely, yeah. And I pulled up the Papa John's app, pizza. I had gotten as far as going to the purchase button, delivering it to my house. And then I didn't. And I feel like if I had ordered that pizza, I would have went down, grabbed it, came back up, and rotted in my bed for another couple hours. But instead, I chose the uncomfortable, the right thing to do, which was get up, shower, get a little coffee in me, go to the gym, as you saw. Had a great workout. It was nice to just get my day started right. from there, I filled up my gas and went to Aldi to get groceries. Got a lot of great stuff, guys. I know I don't even really think I mentioned all the stuff I got, but I got a lot of great stuff. Came home, my dad made some food. Wasn't anything crazy. It was like grilled cheese and tomato soup, but still. Ate that, went to jiu-jitsu, had a great session, and came home and meal prep, man. I mean, I'm proud of myself for that, truly, because I've been talking the talk for a while now, but to do it is huge. And now to have the chicken, the other half of chicken that I was cooking that I showed you, to have that available after these next 7 meals will be huge. So obviously it takes more than that. You know, I'm gonna actually try and I'm definitely packing more than just that in my lunch box tomorrow, but I think we should try and track our protein and stuff a little bit more, and try and get a little bit closer to that 165 that we're competing at. At least that's the limit, you know what I mean? Like, I could stay, what am I, like 155, 157 and be fine, but I'd rather kind of get up there because, you know, I know a lot of these kids are probably pushing right at about that limit. So get up there, start feeling good, start doing more explosive exercises. Overall, though, I just want to say I had a great day. You know, the readings, I know a lot of the stuff I don't really share because it's more stuff that I just need to soak in and kind of digest it. But it's been really, really impactful, especially this book. I mean, here's the proof. It doesn't look very far, but I promise you. We're on book 4. It's split up into different books. On, I guess, paragraph 49. So, or verse 49, whatever you want to call it. Which is crazy. So, very glad that I'm doing that. I would like to be reading my jiu-jitsu book a little bit more, so maybe we'll try and do that at lunchtime at work. But overall, I'm just proud of myself for kind of getting out of a hump, because it's hard, man, especially with the amount of things going on in my life, and it's so easy to make excuses and just want to lay down and kind of rot, for lack of better words. So, super proud of myself, especially for this challenge that I've created. It's already made me so much more productive, like having these 3 wins a day, you know, even though sometimes they're a little late, later than I would want. Nonetheless, I've been dedicated to it, and I also know it's only been, well, I guess 6 days now, but I mean, that's 6 days of steady improvement. I can already tell with the push-ups that, you know, that's the one that I'm really measuring, just how much better I'm getting at it. Same with this, I'm kind of starting to actually understand what he's saying at parts. So yeah, and the meditation is just nice regardless, just to kind of sit with yourself, breathe, let your thoughts come and go, because often, you know, it becomes a lot. So, and the journal is just nice, you know, get the shit out that I don't always get to get out in the vlogs, but it's pretty much a recap. But yeah, so really proud of myself for doing that. So, okay, also, you peeped the glasses. I wanted to try and read with them because I hadn't in a while. So, let's knock her off. This will feel great, y'all. Day 6, 14th of July, complete. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Also, y'all, I did not put in these clips the night after they happened, but I just have to show you. These are hilarious, at least to me. This was last Friday. I had gone down, I think I had mentioned in the vlog that the boys all came over, and they were getting a bit wild, but they asked me to play basketball. Well, this is what my brother did after I went to bed. So, enjoy, have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Deuces!
On the voice line.
Dude, perfect.
Oh,
We're
Lord.
about to fuck some shit.
Oh, Lord.
Let's go. Come on.
DP and NKY. Do perfect and NKY.
Shit. What the fuck? What the fuck?